Hi, boys and girls. Um, I did a little fiddling around. Those panels up there are my 1.7 kilowatt, and I had to do the roof in this edition. So I had to move all the big panels up there. I made a makeshift storage to store all the 23 of them, but because the input of those panels, 1.7 kilowatt, wasn't enough to charge my new batteries, the Trojans. I temporarily put 10 of the stored panels that I had to move up there, which is about 1.7 kilowatt. Each of them are they made by Sharp. Each of them are 170 watts. So I got 10 of them down here temporarily. They're 1.7 kilowatt, and those added to those be 3.4 kilowatt. It's just temporarily till I figure out the way to make a rack to install like 23 of them properly and get more power to my battery powered house. I connected these 5 in series, and those 5 there in series, and the 2 banks in series. I'm sorry, I have parallel and parallel, and they connected as series. They give you about 44 volts each, so I have 44 volts times 5 and 44 volts times 5 plus together, and I'm getting about close to 1500 watts under ideal conditions. So it's all temporarily. I wired the output all the way to that junction box, so that 1.7 and this 1.7 are connected in parallel, as I can configure a way to store or install the rack for 23 panels up there and get all the power I need for now. Let's go check the charging system. Okay, we're now equalizing. We're at 38 amps, and we got good amperage voltage coming in, like 1200 watts. Earlier, when I connected the panels, we were at about 1600 watts, and the batteries are getting really charged. If you can see my voltmeters, I have 31.6. That's those 4 batteries there, and 31.6, those are 4 batteries down here, and that bank 31.5. By the way, that meter is half a volt off, so it should be 31.6. And these 4 batteries are at 31.6. So each bank is little less than 32 volts, so we're getting good charge to the batteries. I have zero draw from the inverter. I'm sorry, I got about 10 amps. That's right there. But still, you have good voltage readings. And still equalizing. So fridge or freezer kicked in and we're drawing more amps, but still equalizing. Versus before, with the old panels, I couldn't equalize them at all because there was not enough wattage coming in for these new batteries. And I had to disconnect the inverter and my feed to the house to be able to barely get them charged. But with the new 10 panels and I still have another 13 to set up, with 10 amps draw, we're still equalizing. So it means it's feeding, our panel system is feeding the batteries and the feed with no problem. This was a little quick update on what I did. See you later.